Hello and welcome to Kicking Kickstarter with me, Jeccles. I am here with Uriel Arad to talk about Aqua Elliptica, the new generation of water fun sports.
My name is Uriel Arad, and I've been asked by my dad, Uriel Arad, to help him with his Kickstarter video for his elliptically powered paddleboard called Aqua Elliptica. My dad is a multi-talented entrepreneur who's probably just crazy enough to make this work. In the mid-1980s, he owned an airplane painting business called Aeroflare that had customers from all over the world. He sold the business in the mid-90s and then taught himself how to do Venetian plastering, which he's been doing since 1997. I own a business in San Francisco called Wingtip that has a wall in the lobby of our club that my dad did out of foam and embedded 50 different interpretations of Wingtip shoes into the wall. But no private club would be complete without a secret door. So my dad used his Venetian plastering skills to create the closet on one side and a fireplace on the other. Is this your first experiment with a paddleboard?
No. For more than a year I was making a catamaran stand-ups that were folded, come apart to be easy to ship.
So what is the Aqua Elliptica made of?
The platoons are foam coated, and the Aqua Elliptica now that we build with steel and aluminum. Eventually everything will be composite.
How does the Aqua Elliptica work?
As you move the pedals, just like you do in the gym and don't go anywhere, in the Aqua Elliptica you actually propeller that gives you thrust to get forward and back.
What do most people say when they see the Aqua Elliptica?
Oh, they all say cool.
That's very cool. I think that's a great idea.
Yeah, it's cool. I like it.
So tell us the background of this project and how it came about.
The background of the project started by me building stand-ups pedal boats, but I wanted something more into it. My design was from the beginning a catamaran design that was coming apart. There was something to add to it, and one day talking to some man, he said, make something that looks like people walk on water, and then you would make a lot of those.
And you were at the gym, you thought, when you were on the elliptical.
It was still in the drive back after talking to him that I already thought I'm going to put an elliptical on it. That's the background. Short.
What background did you have before that you were able to bring into this project when you were creating it?
I was a painter, a house painter in the 70s. In the 80s and 90s I was advanced painter. I painted aeroplanes. I was an aviator. I used to deliver the planes. Some of the planes I painted and some big ones I didn't. And from the 90s until recently, I was doing Venetian plaster. I'm an artist in heart, and I always did like to draw and design. That's the background.
So it's always been something that's been there, your passion for designing and creating new ways of looking at things.
I never designed something so complex. So when I came with this idea, I didn't even think it would be so complex. Today I told Karen that we have more than 50 parts to assemble. So 50 parts specifically for this that we have to design, make, to put together.
What research did you have to do to find the right material and the manufacturers for it all, and talk us a bit about that process?
A lot of research. We already had tools in production for the other units. We had to a little bit make them stronger to take the weight of the extra stuff. We had to, in the beginning, build the units from aluminum and later move to carbon fibers and composites. So it will be lighter and lighter, faster and faster.
But you've been working with various different designers, engineers, people that are involved with the gearing, with the mechanism. I mean, it's for me, which this is completely foreign to me, I've learned an awful lot just by listening to various different people in the industry and various industries that deal with tooling and manufacturing, and then also the people in the stand-up paddle industry and elliptical industry. So yeah, it's been a lot of work and research. We got a PhD quickly.
You learned as you went and you picked it up quickly.
Tried, yeah. But we learned, yeah, I mean, there have been people that have been involved and they've been very helpful.
We every day learn something new.
And everybody loves, I mean, basically people just absolutely love the concept. The fact is that we had looked at about a year ago, there is 2 different companies out here in California that do the elliptical on a bike. And I was involved in a company that did electric bikes. And this basically takes it to the next level out back on the water. Everybody loves the concept and nobody has done it. So we have we're patent pending, we're filing utility design, making sure that we have everything covered, and we're trying to make the first walk on water. Aqua Elliptica.
Mm-hmm. And how did you find using Kickstarter to help launch your project?
Well, Kickstarter, social media, it seems to be the way. I'm a former news producer with the networks ABC, NBC, CBS, and I cover Gulf War, overseas. I did a lot of, then entertainment out here and FD Entertainment, etc. But it's a whole new world of social media. We have some people we were speaking to about other investors and what we needed, but we wanted to get it out. I mean, having a website and trying to get some sort of coverage when the product is not fully, when you're in the prototype, you finish a prototype and you're not selling the product as it is, makes it a little difficult. We're a little disappointed because there was a lot of stuff that was sent out to like 32,000 social media, different individuals that are contacts, and we're getting, everybody says they love it, but nobody's jumped on Kickstarter in the sense saying, okay, we're supporting and we're giving money. Not sure what's going on here because this is new, this is a learning process. We're also old farts compared to a lot of the younger people that have worked with Kickstarter, although there's some older people. But I think what has happened, the good thing is that the word has gotten out. We've had people call us or contact us from Australia, from the Far East, from Malaysia, from Taiwan, that would like to buy it, that are interested. So even though we're not getting what we need at Kickstarter, we're hoping we get to kick it again after this week, because we have coming up this week. So we're hoping that will take it to the next level. We have all these people interested now and found us that never would have found us, I think, without Kickstarter. So that we give kudos for.
So there's
James.
So there's plenty of options still left for you to go on to if Kickstarter doesn't quite come through.
Yeah, we're there's a couple other, but we really would have, Kickstarter would have been the best. That's what we would have liked, but we have other options that we are looking at. But I'm hoping that we may look around. I'm looking, like I said to Uriel, I said, think of it as what Mark Zuckerberg happened when Facebook came out as an IPO. It flopped, it floundered, it took a long time, and then it finally took off. So I'm saying, well, we're sort of like, we're not Facebook, but we kind of flopped and we're floundering on Kickstarter. But we still have 21 days left, and I'm hoping in the next week we can do some changes with some of the things that we've, some of the help and some of the learning of what we've done and some of the contacts now. So we'll see what happens by the end of next week.
And has it been...
And then people like yourself.
Yeah. And has it been a good journey and an interesting journey creating the project and putting it onto Kickstarter?
Very. It's been up and down, but yeah, it's been a very interesting journey. It's been it's an eye-opener learning experience because we're doing, this is what I said to Ori. I said, Kickstarter does a lot of different apps that have to do with the Apple iPhone, that have to do with Samsung, that has to do with, different films. I said, design is not their big thing, and but it was something we thought that would get attention, and we were hoping we'd have a win-win, that we'd also get funding, but we'll hope that helps in the end too.
And tell us actually a bit more about the product itself, how it works and what it does.
You're the designer, I'll let him speak now.
The elliptical is just elliptical that you have in the gym. However, instead of not going anywhere, we added a propeller. What we did, we designed, what did we call it?
The shaft?
The shaft, which now is a shaft gear, which is going to give us a lot of turns. The shaft is flexible, so the propeller can go up and down, shallow water and deep water, and when you take it in your truck, you don't want it to be in the way, so it stores between the platoons. And also, because it does what it does, it uses a rudder. I prepared this here just to show you that it does.
So it's either can be, we have different levels. We have, what we're trying to do is take it from the basic catamaran style. You take out the middle piece, you put in the elliptical. That's what we need the funding to have in carbon fiber aluminum lighter than what we have. Then you have the option of having the shaft and the motor and the differential with your propelling forward and backwards. But then we have an option of having a little motor in there. So we're kind of combining. So you can even do that with a little motor. So you can just do what you want on the elliptical, and then you can add a little motor there. So that is the concept. It'll be fun. And safety's in mind. We've taken safety issues in regard in mind as far as the design working with people. And just basically you can walk or run on water.
It does reverse too. For parallel parking.
And where is it best suited for, or can it be used in any condition, whether it's a lake or on the ocean by a beach or in a pool environment?
We wanted to do in any waters, including the ocean.
It's great for lakes and rivers, but it's also marinas, bays, but it's also, you can do, depending where you are, you can do with the ocean as long as you don't have high waves. But it's something that is an extension of the stand-up community, and they go everywhere, including, of course, the ocean. So, and we have interest for physical therapy. Physical therapists and help, because it's good for people that are healthy or athletic. It's also great for people, that's where the elliptical started, that have knee and hip problems. So it's great for people for physical therapy and helping them do better. And then we also have actually like destination management groups that are part of travel groups that have been interested in being able to utilize that, where they can take it out on the water.
Plus vitamin C.
And what different tiers are there for people to choose from when they pledge money towards Aqua Elliptica?
We have a few. We have, because it's a big product, it's not like we can give samples of our product, so to speak. It's like a, $25, $1,500 product. But we do have on the back a very, very pretty hot girl. Men always like that. So we're giving a logo, we're giving the t-shirt, we're giving a hoodie, because these are things people need if they're, everyday kind of things that helps promote it. We have a beach towel that, we thought that would help promote it. And then we have some other things that we have that we have to watch.
The watches.
We have watches. We have these cool waterproof watches with the Aqua Elliptica logo on it. We were trying to think of things that have to do with water. We have the visor, people out on water. We were going to do the bottom. So we have things that we're thinking that, and then the next level, it gaps up from the 25, 50, to 100. Then we have those that are giving more, like the 1,500 or the 25. They would get the platoons, the first set, and then those that gave the amount, because it's going to retail for $24.95, then they would get the first ones.
What's your next step with the project if and when you reach your Kickstarter goal?
Regardless if we reach or not, we are building already the second prototype. That's our next step.
That's what we're in the middle of now.
It'll take a couple of months. And then we'll do media stuff, more pictures, and then we want to go to production.
Yeah, we have those that we can produce with, but we wanted to do a second prototype just to finalize some information, and then we can go. Media coverage, either other investors, and get it out there. We're not stopping. Let's put it that way.
You'll keep on going.
Yeah, we're going to keep on going. Yeah.
And where can people go to find out more about yourselves and the Aqua Elliptica?
Well, they can look right now at Kickstarter and help. And then they can find us. We're at www.aquaelliptica, AquaElliptica.com. And Aqua for water, elliptical for elliptica, and that's where we got the name.
.com for the internet.
Yes.
Indeed. Thank you very much for talking to us about your Kickstarter project, Aqua Elliptica, the new generation of water fun sports.
Thank you, Jane.
Thank